welcome to our YouTube channel once again. It's good to have you watching us for another week where we discuss issues that affect singles and young couples like ourselves. Happy young couples, really. I'm always happy. Dammy is always smiling. And guess what? Today we're discussing something quite delicate, right? Something as delicate as Mumu Button, right?
Stop.
Look at it. Look at the effect. Look at the effect. Exactly. It's that delicate.
Jesus.
We call it Mumu Button, right?
No.
What do we call it?
Love language.
Hey, it's Mumu Button actually. From where she came from, that's in Elisha in Canada. They call it love language. But where I come from, Oshu in Elisha, Osun State, it's Mumu Button. Mumu Button, like something like look at that. It has this powerful effect on her, right?
I don't know.
Anyways, basically, yes, it's called love languages. It's called Mumu Button, whichever you're comfortable with, you can call it. But that's basically what we're discussing today.
Yes.
And we're really looking at all of the dynamics that comes with you pressing your partner's Mumu Button and, knowing how to press your partner's Mumu Button so you can get certain things out of them. But first, let's start with knowing how Mumu Button works. What are the kind of Mumu Buttons that we have, actually?
Well, I think we have like 5 types of love languages.
Why do you like calling it love languages? It is Mumu Button. For the sake of our viewers who are Nigerians, we don't have people from Canada watching us, right? Are you from Canada watching us?
Yes,
I doubt that.
This is our YouTube channel. Everybody anywhere can just, see it.
Okay.
Watch
For the sake of our international viewers, it's called love languages. And for the sake of we, the local, the streets, the guys, the Nigerians, we call it Mumu Button. So please, tell us the 5 types of love languages or Mumu Buttons that exist.
Okay, I think the first one is act of service. We have physical touch. We have receiving gifts. We have words of affirmation. What's the last one?
I think we have what will I call it? Quality time.
Thank you.
Yes, quality time. I don't know why you didn't remember that, considering that you like me spending quality time with you, right?
Well, I tried now. I'm 4/5.
4/5. Anyways, so the 5 Mumu Buttons, speaking in local parlance now, are number 1, you give them act of service. You spend all the time of your day with them, even though it's not convenient for you. Just spend it with them so that they will be happy and they will leave you alone to rest. Second one is receiving gifts.
I think everybody likes receiving gifts.
Yes, everybody. I think that's everybody's Mumu Button, right? No matter who you are, you like receiving gifts, don't you? We'll come back to that later. The third one is physical touch. Totori me 1 time, totori me 2 times, that kind of stuff. Some people are like that. Like if you have not touched them, if you don't kiss them on the forehead, like if you don't do all those romantic stuff that is PDA related, you are not speaking their Mumu Button. You're not pressing their Mumu Button. You're not speaking their love language. The fourth one is quality time. Like we said, it's about you spending the entire time with them. I think act of service. I spoke about quality time before. Act of service is another one where you have to help in the house, like washing the plates, like packing your plate to the kitchen, like laying the bed, sweeping the room, dusting the cobweb, doing the laundry. In short, become a slave.
No, not like that.
It's not like
that.
How
like
is it?
Act of service, you basically
like going out of your way to do something.
Exactly, help your partner
that you would not normally do.
Don't let it seem like they are the one that want to work and kill themselves in the house.
Hey!
Yeah, so help.
What if I go out of my way to buy you stuff from the mall when I'm coming back home?
And that's receiving gifts. That's part of it now. So, but some people's love language is to actually help.
Like I should serve you breakfast in bed.
Thank you.
Act of service.
Like
I should serve you kiss on your cheek.
I don't know what
act of service.
About.
Then the last one is words of affirmation. Like always telling her, "Oh, you're so beautiful."
Like this
Oh,
makeup is so dope. Like
like
I'm so proud of myself.
She's looking so. That kind of thing. That's the kind of that's the kind of love language that all guys, I feel, should know how to speak.
True.
Because women love to be told that they are beautiful, that they are looking gorgeous, that as long as you're not calling them fat or thin, every other compliment you give to them is good enough. Tell them they are beautiful, tell them they are looking, what's that word that you like, fanimorous. Tell them they are looking anything. So those are like the 5 Mumu buttons that exist out there. Now the question is, which one is your Mumu button and which one is your partner's Mumu button? Have you been able to figure it out?
Right.
What's your Mumu button really? Or what's my Mumu button? I should be asking you, have you figured out my Mumu button?
Yes.
What is it?
Why are you looking at me like that? Well, I think your Mumu button is receiving gifts.
Yes.
And a little bit of act of service. You like it when I do things for you. Like when I just think out of the box and just do things for you.
Mm-hmm.
You
are spot on when it comes to receiving gifts. I love receiving gifts. Like, who does not like receiving gifts?
Right.
For crying out loud. Come on. I love receiving. If you shower me with gifts every day of my life, I will love you forever. Like, it's not rocket science. Come on. But apart from that, I think I love physical touch. I like it when you touch me. I like it when you hold me. It's not
touch me like you do. Touch me.
Exactly.
Like
Just touch. Keep cuddling me. I know it's a thing for more of the ladies, but touch me, cuddle me, and
hold
sometimes
me tight.
I think I also like it when you remind me, or you remind me that you love me. You show me. You say it. You let me hear it. How you feel about me. It makes me. It makes me really happy. And for this woman, there is only one major love language that she enjoys, and you can guess it. Act of service. Like seeing me pack the plates after eating, like seeing me washing the plates in the kitchen, like seeing me laying the bed, like seeing me going out of my way to do the house chores. That is what makes her happy. Like, it makes her happy.
No,
so,
I think I'm a little bit of everything, bro. Like, when you tell me that I look great, after the hard work of, putting the colors together, and then your makeup is on fleek, you go to the salon to make your hair, and then, someone sees it. It's like, wow, you look so, even though I know that I am beautiful, but you still tell me, I like it. I like it when you help me in the kitchen. Well, even if you're not doing anything, just stay there, gist with me, sing to me.
I actually think that's your secondary Mumu button. The overriding Mumu button is act of service. After which comes receiving gifts. You love receiving gifts.
Who doesn't?
Everybody loves receiving gifts. But that is how we have been. We know each other's Mumu button to a large extent. I know sometimes when she's angry, I know how to press the button to calm her down, to bring her back. And she also knows how to renew our love by pressing that button. It's actually good, and really it's important for couples to know each other's Mumu button, because it solves a lot of problems for couples. But really, what are the major things that knowing each other's Mumu button can bring about a relationship?
Well, I think if you speak your partner's language, you tend to bond more. You get, like, there'll be that chemistry. You know what I'm saying? like when you just, if one day you just wake up, just bring me one Prado Jeep.
Hey!
Let go.
So even if I mess the whole house up, I don't cook, I don't wash plates, I don't pack plates, I leave the bed in disarray, I scatter the house all over, but as soon as you're angry, I just say, baby, tada, prodigy.
Well, you don't have to scatter the whole house now.
No, I'm just saying. Like
yes.
Like receiving gifts covers a multitude of sins. Or like I annoy you so bad, and I say, baby, manage this 100K.
Which 100K?
1 million.
Yeah, now you're talking.
Now you see. Now that's another point I need to. That's another point I need to raise. You see, when it comes to receiving gifts for a lot of people, there are certain offense you commit, and one small chicken gift will not solve it. That's why you see girls, when you annoy them and you bring them flowers, they can throw it at your face.
Like what's that? What
they want chop the flower now, vegetable now, not be food now. They're not gonna chop them. But you come with something big enough that even their anger we have to take a back seat to for the shock and the surprise. Imagine a man that has offended his wife so greatly. I don't even know what kind of offense it will be. And she's so angry. And she's saying, I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. Don't talk to me. And the man says, look, I just bought you a house in Banana Island. You say, what?
But you still have to apologize, though. And do the right thing.
But at least you are willing to accept the apology because the house is there. You see, that's they say a man's gift maketh way for him. So please, when you are speaking the language of receiving gifts, ensure that the gift is commensurate to the kind of love language you want to speak, or the kind of anger you want to quench down. If you offend me small, you can bring small gift. But if you offend me big, in short, the size of my anger should be the size of the gifts that you bring. That is the only Mumu language that can really work for me, really. And I think actually couples should be able to learn and pay attention to each other's Mumu language, because
love language.
Love language, Mumu Button, anything. If you don't listen to your partner, you will not know. How did I know our Mumu language? It was basically by paying attention and listening to those things that she complains about a lot. She loves to complain a lot. Baby, pack the plate. Baby.
That's
why
how I say it. They say communication is key now.
We know.
Why are you not saying it as
and attention is queen. Abby.
I like to talk. I like to say things.
Exactly, and I like to listen when she talks, which is a good quality of a good husband, right? So when I listen, I know how to, make sure that she doesn't have to over complain about that thing again in the future. So I already know, okay, and sometimes I do it purposely because I know that, okay, if this is our love language, it's not good to over speak it so that it does not become casual. So I wait for a moment, then I speak the language, and then she accepts it.
Oh God, what is wrong with you?
Right, I'm having fun anyways. And then let's just, so that we don't overstretch this. Mm-hmm. Let me say why is it important to actually even pay attention to, or listen, or even communicate, or even try to even know your partner's love language? Why is it important for couples to do it?
Well, I think if you don't do it, another person will do it, basically.
Oh yeah.
So if you don't know it, ask, communicate, talk about it. What do you want me to do for you? What makes you happy?
Yeah.
What calms you down? You understand? Talk about, because if a partner refuses to see or to know his or her partner's love language, another person will be listening.
I think that's a valid point. Really, sorry to cut you. I think that's a valid point, especially in this day and age where there is a lot of activities going on the internet, on social platforms. Your partner is on the social platform every day, and they are seeing things around them. If you are not paying attention to their Mumu Button, if you are not paying attention to what ticks them, what makes them tick, what gets them, someone else somewhere will be doing it, albeit unintentionally, and then the way we humans are, we gravitate more towards where the love is.
Exactly.
So it is where the love is plentiful.
True. That
you have more of your attention. Nobody wants to go to where they are not loved. where they are not understood, where they are not being listened to. So if you are not paying attention, if you really care about your boo, if you really care about your spouse, if you really care about the woman or the man that is in your life, and you want the relationship to last the longest, you need to make an attempt to know, to learn, and to know how to exploit the Mumu Button. Every time. You don't have to wait till they are angry. You don't have to wait till something is up before you just go out of your way. Like, it's just, maybe just start it, automate it until it becomes a habit. If you understand what I mean. Like, once a month, set something in your calendar that just says, today I want to spoil my boo. That kind of stuff.
You'll be spoiling it today now.
We are agreed now. We are going. I asked you, I want to spoil you. Right. That's see the way the Mumu Button works. See, it's just natural. It's automatic. You just give them what exactly they want to hear, and it becomes something that they would always remember you for, because it's a good way to actually create loving memories. And trust me, there is one thing Dammy and I do, or Dammy does it more, and I'm starting to learn from her. She takes a lot of videos when we're having these fun times, so that when we are in our low moments, or maybe when she's not happy with me, or when she's just not happy with herself or something, she just goes back to these videos. Right? Tell them about it. Tell them.
Okay, so I love memories, like keeping pictures and videos, because see, sometimes you're not just in the mood. Sometimes nothing is wrong. Your partner did not offend you. You're not just happy. You're
just down.
You get, and then you just have to find a way to like get back on track.
Motivate yourself.
Exactly, because when you're sad, it affects your partner, and then you don't want that to like drag for too long. So I try as much as possible to like take a lot of videos and pictures whenever we go out, or we are having fun, or maybe playing music in the house and just dancing and just take videos. So I go back to these videos to just watch them, and then I'm a hype woman. I'm like, come on, get there.
Well, in long and short, it brings her joy when she goes back to these videos, and then she's able to reminisce or see all those things that made her happy before, and it works. And that is one of the reasons why knowing each other's love languages helps. It helps you to create these memories that even if you are not actively recording them, they just store somewhere in your memory, and you can always flash back. And that's why sometimes I wonder, when people break up or when relationships fail, some people never have one good memory about their exes, because maybe they didn't create enough, and the only good things they can remember was the fact that they once just loved the person, but the memories that came with the love have been missing. And so when you actually need to replay all of that recording, they are not there because you didn't create them. So it's important for you to learn how to create lasting memories of yourself. Etch it into the mind of your partner, like, oh, if there was one thing I miss about my ex, this is it, because that memory is always there. So it's important for you to learn how to etch yourself in the memory of somebody you actually truly love. It's not just about saying it, it's about going out of your way to ensure that you are there for them when it's most important. I think we've been able to touch all the right buttons in the Mumu discussion, right? So please promise us that this week you're going to pay more attention. Do something, let them do something for your partner. For some that they don't know. Well, maybe you should try. Try everything and see the one that eats the most. True. Then you keep doing it. Keep doing it. Thank you guys. Please subscribe. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Tell them.
Thank you guys for watching. See, I'm smiling. Please subscribe and share our videos. We love you, and then please comment below. Tell us what you want us to talk about. Tell us what you want to hear, and then any questions you want to ask, we will definitely answer you. Yes, please touch our Mumu buttons by liking this video, by commenting, and by subscribing. May God touch your Mumu button.